the biggest thing to aiding to your health and fitness and your wellness journey as a aging mother is your nutrition. Like, screw fitness at this moment, literally your nutrition. So right now I'm spending this early morning trying to prep some food for myself and my children. This is just some sweet potatoes that are going in so I have something with my lunch. Okay. Literally, I just have to tell you, I'm so much more successful when I have food prepped. Like, yes, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I have 5 kids. I don't have time to be making myself lunch every day, like taking an extra half an hour to get something together. So this is carbs for my lunch, and I'm making something for the kids in a minute that will go in the oven, so I'll cook those while I'm cooking the thing for my children. I'm making them a broccoli cheddar loaf. I have hard-boiled eggs in here that are cooling, so this will be part of my breakfast. My husband and I both just eat hard-boiled eggs in the morning. It's easy, it's quick, like boom, done, protein. For my lunch, I'm making, I also prepped these for my kids yesterday, blueberry bars. I made them chocolate mousse this morning, and for my lunch, I'm making a salad, an edamame salad, which I kind of just make up ingredients. There was like a recipe I followed once upon a time. So I'll do edamame, some red onion, some broccoli, because I'm doing the broccoli for the kids also. It's just easy. I tend to like, cutting boards right here. I stick to salads that are beans, high protein beans and vegetables like peas, edamame, black beans, peppers. I'll put a pepper in here too. For my protein, I don't know, I just enjoy eating more plant-based proteins in my lunch. I will add in some extra protein with either tuna fish or a yogurt or some cottage cheese if I had it, to add to that protein mix. So once you figure out like that nutrition is not as complicated as the world makes it out to be, once you learn how to build your plate, it is very simple, and it's just a matter of being prepared. So I need another bowl for this. I, for the longest time, was like, I need the perfect plan. You do need a plan, but it's like so much more uncomplicated than it needs to be. So that's just what I'm doing here. Tonight we're having burgers for supper, and yeah, so here I am chopping the broccoli. This is tiny for the kids. Let me show you what I found at the library though. We found this, and my kids love looking at recipe books, and I was like, perfect, it's King Arthur. Love King Arthur. They're local here in Vermont, and I've literally been cooking the meals from here, and I'm like, I don't want to return the book. I'm gonna have to buy myself a copy, but I'm making them this right now because we have a bunch of broccoli left over. So I need 1 cup pack, 90 grams. Okay. But so many quick, easy recipes. Like, we are, I mean, I cook many of their meals from scratch because A, it's cheaper, and okay, there's my edamame beans ready to go. Now, edamame beans are, despite what you may have heard about soy, is very good for you. They have a special ingredient in them, a compound. I cannot remember the name of it. It's a big long name, but it's really, really important for women, especially as we are aging. So I have tried tofu. I just don't really know how to cook tofu. And actually there was a study that claimed like, this was decades ago, that soy was bad for you and caused breast cancer. It was a false claim. It's actually beneficial for you. And I just learned this in a book that I read, the Hunger Crushing Combo, and I will link that below, which is fantastic for you, which I highly advise if you're finding this video and you're looking for understanding your nutrition more without having to count macros or anything like that, to follow this method. And she has a lot of science-backed information there about perimenopause, if that's something you're in, or just in general. Like, it's ideal no matter what stage of motherhood you're in, pregnancy, postpartum. Like, if you know how to build a plate, you're going to feel amazing, because you need to have protein first, always protein forward. So I highly recommend that book. I'll link it below. So yeah, I just don't really know how to cook tofu. I've tried it and I just don't know how to cook it. I prefer edamame. My kids love edamame, so a lot of times in 2/3 of a cup, there's 10 grams of protein, which is huge. So I love that. Let me get the cup. What else was I gonna say? So yeah, just having a plan, you guys, having a simple plan. A plan meaning, like, I eat the same thing for lunch for an entire week, okay? Don't try to mix and match it. I just prep some things, then I can pull it out of the fridge and eat it. And then dinners obviously rotate, and my breakfast is the same too. Like, this week is hard-boiled eggs. Last week I had yogurt with chia seed pudding. So I just alternate it because I don't have time to think, and it's easier to stay consistent if you just keep it the same. Like, you don't need all these different meals. I feel like out there on the internet, they'll have like meal plans, and it's like something different every day. And like, I don't really have leftovers. Like, we are a family of 7. I just don't have leftovers. There's this one account that I do enjoy watching for ideas on YouTube. I can't remember her name. She's a dietitian, but she's always prepping food, but like only for herself. I'm like, well, what about your kids? Like, so I do prep things that are for me. And sometimes my kids will eat it, and then I have to like re-prep everything again, like 2 days in, because everything is gone. But mostly my lunches, I try to make just for myself, and then my kids, I make something else too. So there's my 2 cents. Start with your nutrition. Start with your nutrition, okay? Nutrition and water, start there. I will share more on this, but I just challenge you, please start with your nutrition. Peace.